All right, more.
Bottom of the ninth.
Yeah. We are trying to beat these scenarios. We were doing this one. It's like pass only.
Now the pitch. Strike call. Strike. Now the pitch. That was a purpose pitch. Here's the pitch. He's out of there.
Sure, we can play Mario Maker tomorrow. I need to... Unless the race doesn't get in, then I don't need to practice.
Now the pitch.
Triple play video. A 10 out of 10.
Popped up in foul territory. A routine play. Now the pitch. Look out. Low and inside. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Here's the pitch.
More baseball.
Strike. 1 out. 3 on. High and outside. Now the pitch.
By swing, it was a walk. So this scenario where
That's his fastest time with that crap. Man, oh man. If he doesn't watch out, he's going to cut a tire.
It's hit deep to center.
Kevin, thank you for 1,000 bits. I appreciate it.
Now the
I
pitch.
have been good.
Outside. Here's the pitch. That's strike 1. The pitch. That's a strike.
That is not a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the pitch. That's a capital K.
We're down by 4. You're supposed to hit a grand slam with Sammy Sosa. Which seems to just be like a ton of RNG.
The pitch. Strike 1.
I should have gotten that one.
Here's the pitch. He gets the strikeout.
But even when you get the grand slam, it's only tied, and you still have to win.
Now the pitch. Low and outside. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He takes a cut and misses.
The pitch.
1 down. And runners in scoring position. Here's the pitch. That's a capital K.
Longer than the horse game. I mean, we've done 7 out of 20 of them already.
Look out. Now the pitch. That's strike 1. Here's the pitch. Swung right through that one. Now the pitch. He gets the strikeout.
Yeah, it is the full game and season and playoffs and all that.
Now the pitch. That's strike 1. Here's the pitch. High. A hard shot.
Okay.
The runner scores.
We take that. Now just get a grand slam. We win.
Here's the pitch. Here's the pitch. strike.
What curve, dude?
The pitch. It's high. Here's the pitch. Low and inside.
Yeah, they usually sub the pitcher after so many throws.
Skipper decides to go with a fresh arm from his bullpen. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Foul ball. Now the pitch. High fly to left.
Please.
The run scores. No one's going to get that one. He pulls up with a single. Here's the pitch. A hard shot. How do you like that? He dropped it.
Dude, okay. It's going really well.
Here's the pitch. High fly to right field.
Yes!
The run comes home. It drops in for a hit.
Yes!
And this one's in the history book.
You better not have to get a
Chicago
grand
comes
slam.
away.
Nice. Man, I was on that for a long time and then I just crushed it. Battle of the Big Apple. The unlicensed New York teams against each other. Tied up, top of the 8th. No outs, bases empty. Hideo Nomo facing Hideki Irabu. These pictures. Oh, I'm pitching.
The pitch. He gets a hold of this one. No one's going to get that one. This could be extra bases. He beats the throw.
Yeah, I figured it out. You have to hold C left and then just spam the joystick.
Here's the pitch. A hard shot.
Like, it does not register
Throw to the plate.
until you push it a trillion times.
Here's the pitch. It's hit deep to center. He pulls it in for the out. He tags up. The run scores.
Yeah, I don't want to let them score. How Joe Girardi playing.
The pitch. He makes the play.
It has the players, but not the teams.
Pop fly to short. He
So
snags
this
it.
is New York. Well, they're not even allowed to call it National and
Here's the
American
windup.
League. It's what was it? It was like Apollo and Nautilus
first.
League or
He's
something.
out.
The New York
Side is
Apollo,
retired
New
after
York
7.
Nautilus.
Here's the pitch.
There's Derek Jeter. He's cracked.
A hard line drive to right
Wait, it is
field.
showing the
No one's
pitching
gonna get that
preview
one.
now.
He beats the throw.
I'm confused.
Now the pitch. A little bit outside. Here's the pitch.
Dude, Paul O'Neill, he was
Inside.
cracked.
A little bit outside. Now the pitch. It's high. He'll take a stroll down to first. That's strike one.
That is not a strike. Bernie Williams, he was cracked.
High fly to left center. He gets it.
Hideo Nomo, legend.
Fly ball down the line.
Ichiro who?
There's
Matsui
a souvenir
who?
for somebody. Here's the pitch. Infield fly rule in effect. It's popped up. He's got it. Here's the pitch. It's drifting foul.
No, stay fair.
Out of play.
Actually, never mind. He would have caught it.
The pitch. High fly to left. He makes the play. No runs.
That's right, El
Here's the
Zeke.
windup. He snags it. Line drive to center. He makes
So I'm the Yankees, I guess. I thought Hideo Nomo was on the Yankees.
Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. He makes the play. 3 up. Chopper to first. They get him. Here's the pitch.
Dude, Joe Girardi, no way.
Chopper to first.
Stop hitting choppers to first.
Here's the windup. A hard shot to third. He's out. 3 up. The pitch.
This scenario seems like it's going to be easy
Chopper
compared to
second.
that last one.
Throw to
But
first.
they're both 3 difficulty.
Now the pitch. A sharp line drive to left center. He snags it.
Just giving y'all a taste of how we're going to be handling games in the future retro challenges. Definitely going to happen at some point.
He's out.
Like we'll typically be
Set him
doing,
down and-
you know, like
Here's the windup.
true ending or 100%.
It's drifting foul.
I know this game's not
He pulls it
interesting,
in for
but
the out.
it's
Now the pitch. High and outside. Here's the windup. Inside. The pitch. High.
right. Fresh Prince of Rock Band.
Here's the pitch.
It's an arcade night this Friday.
Popped up.
I get to play
He gets
drums
it.
with a full band.
Now the pitch. Pop fly to short. He has it. Set him down. Here's the windup. Foul ball.
No, both of those are not fun.
Here's the pitch.
I can't play like actual
Ground
metal.
ball to first. Here's the pitch. Line drive into left center.
I don't even know if I 3-starred that. Because couldn't you play with no fail and still get a star rating?
Throw to second.
I think I
Get
did
him in a
that.
second.
I couldn't even 3-star it.
Here's the pitch. That's a strike. Now the pitch. Line drive into left.
No, there was a single wasp that is now gone.
Throw to third.
Well, I mean, I guess it could be here.
Here's the pitch. Chopper to second.
I don't know how long wasps can survive.
No run. The pitch. Outside. Here's the windup. Outside.
Infield fly only happens if at least 2 people are on base, I believe.
He looks at his stride. Here's the windup. Fly ball down the line. Out of play. The pitch. A hard shot to short.
It's Clone Hero drums, but on a
They get him.
nice electric kit.
Here's the windup. A hard shot to short. Throw to first. They get
Because
it.
if there's nobody on base, then the infield fly rule is
Now the pitch.
not even relevant. Because if they were to drop it, they'd be stupid.
Blowing outside.
When only one guy's on first, I guess if you were to intentionally
Popped
drop
up in
it,
foul territory. He has
the
it.
guy running to first would be safe, and the guy on
Three
first
up,
would be
three
out.
down.
So it would be the same result as catching the fly.
Here's the windup.
Just, I guess you'd screw over.
Fly ball into left center.
I guess you could
It's
strategically do that. Like, if they had a fast runner on first,
Now the pitch.
and like,
A hard shot. It drops
Tito Ortiz batting and he gets an infield fly.
He's on board with a single.
He could like intentionally drop it to
Here's
get
the pitch. Line drive to center field.
the faster runner
He
out.
makes the play.
And leave Tito Ortiz on first base.
Now the pitch. Ground ball to third. Throw to second.
God, I am a dummy.
Here's the pitch. Throw to the plate. The runner scores.
Not the UFC fighter, Big Papi.
I'm out.
Here's the windup. A little bit inside. Now the pitch.
Wait, his name's David Ortiz?
Line drive to center. He makes the play. A hard shot. Here's the pitch. Strike. The pitch. Line drive into left center. No one's going to get that one. Here's the pitch. High and outside.
Pitch. Here's the pitch. Now the pitch.
Oh.
Here's the pitch.
A hard line drive to center. He snags it. Double play. No runs. 2. Now the pitch.
Pitch.
Chopper to first.
Dude, batting is like actual tasks in this game. I don't get it.
Here's the windup. Ground ball.
Foul ball.
The pitch. Now the pitch.
Here's the pitch. High fly to center field. He gets it. Now the pitch. Low. Strike 1.
What?
Now the pitch.
The pitch.
High and inside. Here's the windup. High. Now the pitch. He's got it. 3 up. Here's the pitch. A hard shot to second. Throw to second. He pulls up with a single.
At the same time.
Blowing outside. Here's the pitch. High and outside. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. He makes the play. The pitch.
My baseball nickname would be
Throw to second.
Thabeast.
He's out of there. That's a twin killing. Set him down. Here's the windup. It's high. Strike.
Yes.
Now the pitch.
You just need to take the lead.
High and inside.
This should be an easy challenge, but this game's impossible to bat in.
A hard shot to
It
short.
just
Throw to
doesn't
first.
matter, man.
Ah. Here's the windup. Inside. The pitch. That's strike 1. Chopper to first.
Love me a chopper to first.
Here's the windup. Pop fly to second.
You're out.
Set him down. Here's the pitch. A hard shot to second. They get him at first. Here's the windup. Line drive into left center. Base hit. Throw to second. He pulls up with a single.
The pitch.
Here's
Now
the
the
pitch.
pitch.
Fly ball into left center. No one's going to get that one. This could be trouble. That throw was way off the mark. The runner scores.
I'm out.
Here's the pitch. A hard shot to second. He makes the play. Now the pitch. A hard shot to short. Throw to first. He's out.
Oh.
Here's the windup. A hard line drive to left
It's
field.
way harder to bat.
Base hit. Throw to second.
Oh, they usually don't do that in this
He's in
game.
there. He pulls up with a double. Here's the pitch.
Or
Blowing outside.
they did on the easier
Here's the
difficulty
pitch.
challenges, I mean.
High. Here's the pitch. High fly. He gets it. No runs. Now the pitch. Ground ball to second. Throw to
He
first.
just...
They get him
Nobody
first.
will hit it.
The pitch. Line drive to center
Thank
field.
you.
No one's going to get that one. He's safe. He pulls up with a single. Here's the pitch. Outside. Now the pitch. He gets a hold of this one.
Yeah, but not enough.
He makes the play. Ground ball.
Foul ball.
Throw to first.
Safe.
Here's the pitch. A hard shot to short. Throw to first. They get him. No run.
I'm out.
They decide to bring in the closer to shut him down.
Play ball.
Here's the pitch. Line drive to right center. Base hit. This could be trouble. Throw to second. He's in there. He's on board. Here's the pitch. That's one for the highlight reel. He's out. The pitch. High fly to right center. He pulls it in for the out. They turn two.
Oh, we just cannot bat in this game.
Here's the windup. High fly to left center. He makes the play. Here's the pitch. That's strike one.
Really?
Here's the windup. High and inside. The pitch. Low. Here's the pitch. Outside. The pitch. A hard shot. He's got it. Here's the windup. Inside. Outside. Here's the pitch. He takes a cut and misses.
What? How did I miss?
Here's the windup. He robs him of a
Oh
base
my
hit.
god, dude.
Set him down. Here's the pitch.
It's like actually impossible.
Line drive into right field. It drops in for a hit.
Japanese tech speedrun thing with a 38-month resub at 35 in a row. I appreciate it.
A hard line drive to center. He makes the play. He's in there. Here's the pitch. Strike. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Base hit. Throw to third. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. He's got it. That's a twin killer. No run.
Like, I just have to score once.
Here's the windup. Grounder to third. Throw to first.
It's impossible.
Now the pitch. Ground ball to second. Throw to first. They get
Just
him.
gotta win. That's it.
Here's the pitch. Here's the windup. Blowing outside. Now the pitch.
Oh my god, I swung so early.
It's in there for the strikeout.
That is not a strike, dude.
Here's the pitch. He makes the play. High fly to center field. He snags it. Now the pitch. He's right there to make the play. 3 up. Here's the windup. Swing and a miss. Oh,
I have never played Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy.
high fly to left. He makes the play. Now the pitch. High and outside. Here's the windup. High fly to left center. He pulls it in.
Like, all I ever hit are just the worst ground balls or the extremely high pop flies. Like, hitting anything else is so rare.
Here's the windup. Swung right through that one. Now the pitch. High fly to right. He snags it. The side is retired. Here's the windup. Line drive to center field. He snags it. Now the pitch. High fly to center field. He's got it. The pitch. Line drive down the line. Base hit. Throw to second. He pulls up with a single. Now the pitch. He's right there to make the play.
Can we bet?
Here's
I am
the
playing
windup.
on N64.
High fly to left. He pulls it in for the out. Here's the pitch. Outside. The pitch. Chopper to third. Fantastic play. He's in there.
Well, somehow that got on base.
Here's the pitch. Blowing outside. Now the pitch. Inside. Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. Chopper to short. Throw to second. They get him at second. They turn two.
I'm playing on an EverDrive.
Here's the pitch. Low and outside. Here's the windup. High fly. No one's going to get that one.
How did he die?
He's safe. He pulls up with a double. A sharp line drive to left center. He snags it. They turn two. The pitch. High and outside. Here's the pitch. Strike. The pitch. He makes the play. 3 up. Here's the pitch. Low and outside. Now the pitch. Brushed him back. Here's the windup. Low and outside. He's really starting to struggle from the mound. A hard shot.
Like, I was identically on that. The X was overlapped with the ball, and it's like little crappy ground ball. That's all you get.
Low. Here's the windup. Inside.
Good night, tilted skirm.
Outside. Here's the windup. High. He'll take a stroll down to first. Throw to first. Here's the pitch. A hard shot. He's got it. Here's the pitch. High fly to left. He makes the play.
I don't understand.
No run. Here's the pitch. A hard line drive to left center. No one's going to get that one.
Why did the two outfielders just sit there?
Throw to third. Just under the tag.
Nobody's figured out hitting. It doesn't work.
Now the pitch.
There's nothing I'm missing. You just press the A button to swing. There's nothing else.
Here's the pitch.
The
line drive into left. No one's going to get that one.
Poorly done
They
game.
bring him around. He's on board.
I'm out.
Now the pitch. High fly to right center. This could be extra bases. Throw to second. Here's the pitch. A hard shot to short. He makes the play. Now the pitch. Line drive to right center. He's got it. Here's the pitch. Low. The pitch. Line drive to center. Throw to third. He beats the throw. High fly.
I did know that.
He pulls it in for the out. No run. Here's the windup. Low and outside. Here's the pitch. High fly to right field. He makes the play. Now the pitch. Line drive into right field.
Yes. Oh, he still caught it. You gotta be kidding me.
Here's the pitch. Chopper to third. Throw to first.
Oh my God.
3 up. Here's the windup. Line drive. It falls in safely. Throw to second. Now the pitch. Swung right through that one. Here's the pitch. A hard line drive to center. He can't handle it.
Wow.
It falls in safely. He's out.
Well, that's the reason behind the infield fly rule.
Here's the pitch. Fly ball into right field. He gets it. Throw to first. They turn 2. 3 up. The pitch. Low. Here's the pitch. A hard shot to second. They get him at first. Now the pitch. He gets a hold of this one.
Not enough.
He's got it. Here's the pitch. High. The pitch. High and outside. Now the pitch. Low. 2 down. Nobody on. The pitch. A hard line drive to right center.
Man, I can't do anything.
Here's the pitch. A hard shot. He makes the play. Now the pitch. High fly to right. He snags it. The pitch. A hard shot to short. He's got it. 3 up. Here's the pitch. High fly to right. He snags it. Here's the windup. Grounder to third.
I do remember that. They paid me to play it for 1 hour.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Throw to first. That throw was way off the mark.
Okay.
Now the pitch. High fly to center field. He has it. No run. Here's the pitch. Right there. Here's the windup. A hard line drive to left field. No one's going to get that one. Throw to second. Here's the pitch. He makes the play. Now the pitch. A hard line drive to left field. No one's going to get that one. Throw to third. Here's the pitch. Fly ball into right center. Base hit. Throw to the plate. High fly. He pulls it in for the out. No run. Here's the windup. Low. The pitch. Outside. High fly. He has it. Now the pitch. It might be.
Please.
It could be. It's out of here.
Oh, thank God, man. Why was that so hard?
And that's all she wrote.
took so long to... I had like 3 hits that entire time, I think. The Big Bang. The score is 1-2 in the top of the 7th. No outs. Base is loaded. It's all-star time again, and another close one. Pedro Martinez is pitching. Mark McGwire about to bat.
Here's the pitch. A hard shot to short. He's right there to make the play.
Okay, this shouldn't be too hard.
That's strike 1. Here's the pitch. This one's got a chance.
Oh.
Now the pitch.
Well, okay then.
It might be. It could be. He snags it. Here's the windup. High fly to center field. He hauls it in.
I mean, it's not guaranteed, but our odds are looking good right now. Kurt Schilling. Check his sock.
Here's the pitch. A hard line drive to center. Throw to second. He pulls up with a single. Now the pitch. High fly to left.
I don't understand that. Like,
He snags it.
what's the deal with his foot bleeding? What?
Here's the pitch.
Did he like cut it?
A hard line drive to left field. Base hit.
Like, it was like a huge deal.
He pulls up
He's
with
got
a
a
single.
cut on his foot. Little boo-boo.
The pitch. A hard shot. Throw to second. He's out. They turn 2. No runs. 2. Here's the windup. Strike call. Now the pitch. He lays down a bunt. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. He makes the play. Here's the windup. Popped up.
I think you can hit them, yeah.
Strike 1. Here's the pitch. He lays down a bunt. Foul ball. Here's the windup. It's popped up. A routine play. 3 up, 3 down. Now the pitch. He can't handle it. It falls in safely. He's out. Fly ball. Base hit. Fantastic play. Here's the pitch. Strike.
C. Ripken, not Junior.
Line drive to center. He makes the play. Now the pitch. Chopper to short. Throw to first. Out. No run. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. He lays down a bunt. Throw to first. He's out. Here's the pitch. Strike call. Here's the windup. Popped up in foul territory. He's got it. Here's the pitch. He lays down a bunt. Throw to first.
All right.
They get him.
I got this.
3 up. Now the pitch. Line drive into right field. No one's going to get that one. He pulls up with a single. Here's the pitch. He got all of this one. This could be trouble. It falls in safely. The run score.
What? No, he is not. No, he is not.
A hard line drive to left center. He makes the play.
It's not a tie at all.
Swing and a miss. The pitch. A sharp line drive to left center. He snags it. Blowing outside. Now the pitch. It's way back.
Thank God.
He pulls it in for the out. And this one.
All right, we one-shot that one. Kamikaze. The score's tied in the bottom of the 7th. No outs. No one on base. Is Hideki Irabu superhuman? So far, no. Do I gotta get the perfect game? It's doing the stupid camera angle.
Play ball.
Here's the pitch. High and outside. Here's the windup. Pop fly to short. He hauls it in. Here's the pitch. It's popped up. He has it.
I think I also need to win, which means I gotta score, which is like impossible in this game.
High fly to right center. No one's gonna get that one.
I don't even know. Do I need to keep up the perfect game?
Two outs. One on.
Peanuts! Get your peanuts! Peanuts! Get your peanuts!
Two outs. One on.
It doesn't say. I don't know. I don't know if this... I have to do that.
Play ball.
Here's the pitch. It might be. It could be. It's gone.
I'm out. Play ball.
Here's the windup. Struck him out.
You're out.
The pitch. Swung right through that one. Here's the pitch. He takes a cut and misses. Here's the windup. Line drive to center field. He makes the play. Here's the pitch. Low and inside. Now the pitch. That's strike one. Here's the windup. A hard shot. Throw to first. They get him. Set him down and... Now the pitch.
No, it doesn't have the thing.
Ground ball.
I don't understand why sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't.
Here's the pitch.
Also, what the heck? Roger Clemens on the Blue
Line
Jays?
drive down the line. Base hit.
Strike.
Here's the pitch. A hard shot to third. They get him at second. That's a win killing. Now the pitch. Throw to first. That throw was way off the mark. Throw to second. Save.
Come on.
Here's the pitch. High fly.
Yeah.
He pulls it in for the out. No run. Now the pitch. That's a strike. The pitch. Line drive to center field. He makes the play. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to first. They get him at first. Here's the windup. He's got it. We're seeing an all.
I'd love to score
pitch.
because I still have the perfect game.
A hard shot. Throw to first.
They did it again.
Taking? Throw to second. He beats
Take
the
it.
throw. Here's the pitch. High fly to right. He has it. He tags up. He beats the
Nice.
throw. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Now the pitch. Blowing outside. Here's the pitch. High fly to right center. He gets it. The runner tags.
Yes.
The run comes home.
Yes.
Now the pitch. High and outside. Here's the pitch. A little bit outside. He makes the play.
I don't know.
One run.
Joe
Nope.
Hendry.
The pitch. Throw to first. Out. Here's the pitch. That throw is way off target. Here's the windup. Grounder to second. He loses the handle on it. Out. They get him at first.
Lots of people are saying this, Smith Undari.
Here's the pitch. Line drive.
I better not need a perfect game, man. That's the last out. There's no way.
I'm out. Play ball.
Now the pitch. Low. Here's the pitch. A hard line drive to right center. He's got it. And that's all she wrote.
Oh, you don't need the perfect game. Thank God. Thank God. The Gale, Cleveland, Chicago. Score is 1-0 in the top of the fifth. No outs, 3-0 count, and a runner on second. The wind has been wreaking havoc today, reaching as high as 55 miles per hour. Chicago's hoping to stop Cleveland from increasing their lead, but is the wind going to stop them? Oh, the fifth inning. Oh, that's going to be annoying, I bet. There's only 2 more 3 difficulty ones, though. What is that?
I'm out. Play ball.
Now the pitch. A hard shot. Fantastic play. He's out.
This sucks. I'm down by 3.
Line drive into left center.
It's so impossible to
It
score in
falls
this
in safely.
game.
The runner scores. This could be extra bases.
I'm out.
Oh no, I'm only down by 1. Okay. Should be doable.
Here's the pitch. High and outside.
Where are you throwing, buddy?
He'll take a stroll down to first.
I'm out. Play ball.
Here's the pitch. A hard shot. He snags it. That's a twin killing. Here's the pitch. Fly ball into left center. It drops in. This could be extra bases. He's safe. Now the pitch. Blowing outside. The pitch. He makes the play. Well, you couldn't. Fly ball down the line. Foul ball. The pitch. High and outside. Here's the windup. That's strike two. It's popped up. He has it.
What was the camera doing there?
Now the pitch.
Oh, Bartolo Colon.
He gets a hold of this one.
Oh, shoot. No, I thought it was gone.
All over it.
Man.
The pitch. He looks at his stride. Here's the pitch. Line drive down the line. No one's going to get that one. This could be extra bases.
It's going well. We knocked out one of the harder challenges.
Here's the pitch.
Go Frank Thomas.
Now the pitch. Outside. Here's the pitch. High fly to center field. He pulls it in for the out. No run.
I do not remember his nickname.
Here's the pitch. A hard line drive to center. He makes the play.
The pitch.
Line drive to center.
Now the pitch.
Base hit. Throw to second. That throw was way off.
What are you doing? Why didn't they go? Okay.
Now the pitch. Inside. Here's the pitch. A hard line drive to left field. He makes the play. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. He has it. It drops in. Throw to third. He beats the throw. Low and inside. Here's the pitch. High. Now the pitch. A can of corn to center field. It drops in. The run scores.
I wish you could pause the game before the play ends so I can rage quit faster.
The run scores.
I'm out.
What is this picture?
Here's the pitch. High and inside.
Take your base.
He'll take a stroll down to first.
I'm out. Play ball.
Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. Base hit. Throw to the plate. Now the pitch. Low and inside. Here's the pitch. It's popped up. There's a souvenir for somebody. Now the pitch.
Foul ball.
Here's the pitch. Bring him up.
You're out.
Now the pitch. High fly to center field. It falls in safely. Throw to the plate. The
God, you can't
run
tell where the ball's gonna go. I thought it went really far back, so I was trying to run deeper.
Here's the pitch. High fly to right field. He makes the play.
I'm out. Play ball.
The pitch. Strike one. A hard line drive to left center. He's got it. Here's the pitch. Line drive. He's got it. No runs. The pitch. Throw to first. They get him at first. Here's the pitch. Fly ball down the line. Foul ball. Line drive into left center.
Okay.
Base hit. Throw to second. He's on board with a single. Now the pitch. It's drifting foul. There's a souvenir for somebody. Here's the pitch.
Oh, it curved.
The pitch. Bring him up. Here's the pitch. Fly ball.
Nice.
No one's going to get that one. Save. He pulls up with a... Here's the pitch. It's drifting foul. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. Outside. Now the pitch. That's strike two. The pitch. Fly ball down the line. There's a souvenir for somebody. Now the pitch. Ground ball to short. Throw to second. Save.
Nice.
Here's the pitch. That's a strike. A hard shot. Throw to first.
That sucked.
No runs. Here's the windup. High fly to center field. He makes the play. Now the pitch. That's a strike. Here's the windup. Pop fly to short.
Who am I controlling? Just kept switching.
Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. Fly ball into right center. Base hit.
It's so annoying. You literally can't control those outfielders.
Here's the pitch.
Like, there's no change player button or something. And the AI for them is just stupid. They don't go to the ball.
High fly to left field. He gets it. No runs. Here's the pitch. A little bit outside. Here's the windup. High fly to left center. It drops in.
Wow, somehow.
The pitch. That one almost got it. Here's the pitch. Strike call. Low and inside. Now the pitch. High and outside. Throw to first. Here's the pitch. It's drifting foul. Out of play. Now the pitch. Ground ball to short. Throw to second.
Nice.
Save. Here's the pitch. Low. Here's the pitch. Popped up. He pulls it in for the out. A little bit inside. Now the pitch. Chopper to second. Throw to second. He's out. They turn two. This ball. Here's the windup.
So impossible to score in this game.
He's got it. Here's the pitch. A hard shot. Throw to first. They get it.
I think right there it had me controlling the left fielder, which is amazing.
Now the pitch. Line drive down the line. It falls in safely. This could be trouble. Save. That's a strike. The pitch. High fly. This could be extra bases. It drops in. The run comes home. He's on board with a single.
I'm out.
And if they score again, I may as well reset.
I'm out. Play ball.
Here's the pitch. Low and inside.
Take your base.
He'll take a stroll down to first. Here's the pitch. High fly. It's out of here.
I'm out.
Here's the pitch. He looks at a strike.
I'm out. Play ball.
The pitch. This one's got a chance. A monster. Now the pitch.
It's a pretty easy
A hard
game.
line drive to right center. It drops in. Throw to the plate. The runner scores.
I'm out. I'm out. Play ball.
Here's the pitch. High fly. He holds it in. Throw to second.
Yeah.
They turn two.
This is better than shogi.
Here's the windup. That's strike one. Here's the pitch. He got some good wood on this one. He hit that one a mile.
I'm out. Play ball.
Now the pitch. A hard shot. He makes the play. Here's the pitch. A hard shot. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. Low. A hard line drive to left field. He's got it. Now the pitch. A hard shot.
We're at 11 out of 20 complete.
No runs. Here's the pitch. High fly to left center.
This one might be kind of a wall.
He's
Any
on
of them
board
where they
with a
have you
single.
losing to start are kind of difficult.
The pitch. It's drifting foul.
It's just so hard to score in this game.
Look out. That sent some folks scattering. Now the pitch. It's drifting foul. There's a souvenir for somebody.
I don't want to play shogi over anything. It was boring.
Ground ball.
Foul ball.
They're both boring.
He spins and throws.
Safe.
Now the pitch. Inside. Here's the pitch. A little dribbler in front of home plate.
Foul ball.
It does imply 1 and 2.
The pitch. Strike him out.
You're out.
Fly ball. There's a souvenir for somebody. The pitch. Low and inside. Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. Chopper to second. Throw to first. They get him at first. Here's the pitch. It's popped up. You're out. No runs. Line drive into left center. It falls in safely. This could be extra bases. He pulls up with a single. Here's the pitch. Fly ball into right center. He hauls it in. Now the pitch. Low and inside. Here's the pitch. A can of corn to center field. Base hit.
What?
Throw to third. Fly ball. It drops in.
Oh my god.
This could be trouble. The runner scores. He needs to get his head in the ball game. The runner scores.
I'm out.
Maybe this pitcher just sucks.
I'm out.
They're going to call in their bullpen to pull this one out.
Play ball.
Here's the pitch. High fly to right field. He has it. He needs to get his head in the ball game. He tags up.
What is happening? Stop doing that.
Now the pitch. High fly.
Oh my
No one's gonna
god.
get that one. Fantastic.
Good dive,
play.
dude.
They bring in a run.
I'm out.
Alright, chat. I gotta take a quick break. I'll be right back. Alright.
I'm out.
They're going to call in their bullpen to pull this one out.
Play ball.
Here's the pitch. He got all of this one. A monster shot.
I'm out.
What is happening?
I'm out. Play ball.
Now the pitch. It's way back. It's out of here.
The wind's blowing against the ball. It's not like it's carrying their ball over the fence. The wind's making it harder on them.
Here's the pitch. It's popped up. A
Thank you.
routine play.
Hey. I'm out. Play ball.
Now the pitch. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. A hard shot to short.
Why did he
Fantastic
dive?
play.
I didn't do that.
They get him at first. Ground ball to first. Throw to first. He's out. Well, you... Here's the pitch. Right there. Here's the windup. Chopper to short. That's one for the highlight reel. He beats the throw. Here's the pitch. High fly to left. He pulls it in for the out. Now the pitch. High fly to left. He hauls it in. No run.
How's the baseball treating you?
Here's the windup.
Corbin J, thank you for the 53-month resub, 53 in a row. Not well.
The pitch. Line drive to right center. He snags it. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Throw to first. He's out. 3 up.
It's just like impossible to bat in this
pitch.
game.
Now the pitch. A little bit inside. Here's the pitch. Low. The pitch. Brushed him back. Here's the pitch. Strike 2.
That's not a strike.
Now the pitch. It's hit deep to left.
Yes!
It's gone.
We're tied.
The windup. Low. Now the pitch. He looks at a strike. High fly to left. He makes the play. The pitch. A hard shot. Throw to first. He's out. Here's the windup. It's high. Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. Inside. Low. He'll take a stroll down to first. He spins and throws.
I don't even know how to steal a base. I don't know why they do that.
Here's the pitch. It's high. High fly to center field. He gets it. 1 run. Now the pitch. A hard shot. Throw to first. They get it. Here's the windup. It's hit deep to left center.
God.
Could be extra
Oh,
bases.
thank God.
It drops in for a hit. Now the pitch. Low and inside. The pitch. Line drive into left center. He makes the play. Throw to second. Here's the pitch. High fly. It drops in. That's
Why are
one
you
for the
diving? Why do they do that?
Throw to third. He pulls up
No,
with a
he's
single.
not. This game, man.
Now the pitch. A hard line drive to left
Oh
center.
my God.
This could be extra bases. And bring the run. He's safe. Here's the pitch. A sharp line drive to left. No one's going to get that one.
It's over.
Get his head in the ball game. He loses the handle on it. The run comes home.
I'm out. I'm out. Play ball.
Here's the pitch. High fly to center field. He has it. Throw to second.
Hey.
Now the pitch. A hard shot to third. He makes the play. Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. Fly ball to center. Base hit. Throw to the plate. Here's the pitch. Strike. Now the pitch. A little bit inside. The pitch. He gets a hold of this one. This could be extra bases. The run comes home. It drops in.
I'm out. I'm out. Play ball.
Here's the pitch. A hard line drive to right center. It drops in. Fantastic
I did not
play.
dive. He just did that on
The
his
run
own.
comes home.
How do you bat in bottom of the ninth in 64?
I'm out.
It's not gonna be anything. Game facts guide. No, there is none.
Three and 0.
I'm out. Play ball.
Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. It drops in. Throw to the plate. He's on board with a single. A hard shot to short.
Yeah.
He snags it.
Hey.
Now the pitch. He snags it. Here's the pitch. He makes the play.
Why did he dive? Why do they do
Well
that?
hit. Here's the pitch. That's strike one. Here's the windup. Grounder to third.
Foul ball.
Here's the pitch. It's drifting foul.
Out.
Now the pitch. Grounder to third. Throw to first. Out. Here's the pitch. Blowing outside. He looks at his stride. The pitch. Blowing outside. Now the pitch.
Get your peanuts.
It's drifting foul. He's got it. Set him down in order. Here's the pitch. A sharp line drive to left center. Base hit. Fantastic play.
Why are my players diving?
Up with a single.
I'm.
Now the pitch. Fly ball.
This game's driving me
Base
nuts.
hit. That's one for the highlight reel.
Why is he doing that?
Here's the pitch. That's one for the highlight reel. Out. The pitch. He snags it. High fly to center field.
Oh
It
my
drops in.
god.
The runner scores.
I'm out.
Here's the pitch. He snags it. Line drive into left. Base hit. He's on. Here's the pitch. He makes the play. What was he thinking? They turn two.
I don't watch any sports.
No run. Oh. The pitch. It's high. Now the pitch. Strike call. Here's the pitch. A hard shot. Foul ball.
I don't watch any of those.
Here's the windup. Blowing inside. Now the pitch. Blowing inside. He'll take a stroll down to first. Here's the pitch. Popped up.
Been playing some golf. That's it.
The pitch. High fly to left field. No one's going to get that one. Now the pitch. A little bit inside. Here's the pitch. Strike. He spins and throws. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to first. Throw to second. That throw was way off the mark.
Come on, dude.
Now the pitch. Strike.
That is not a strike.
Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. Blowing outside. The pitch. In there.
That's not a
Now
strike.
the pitch. Right inside. Here's the pitch. Chopper to second. Throw to second. He's out.
Oh,
And the
man.
run.
Come on.
No runs. One. Here's the windup. He snags it. Strike. Here's the windup. It's high. Here's the pitch. High fly. Base hit. This could be extra bases. Now the pitch. Ground ball. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. High. He makes the play. Now the pitch. A hard shot. He's got it. This ball game is being... The pitch. High. Now the pitch. A hard shot. They get him at first. Here's the windup. Low. Here's the pitch. Blowing outside. Now the pitch. Outside. Here's the windup. Look out. Take your base. Now the pitch. It's popped up. He gets it. Ground ball. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. He takes a cut and misses. High fly to right. He's got it. No runs. Now the pitch. High fly to left.
You should make it late,
He
Gator.
makes the play. Line drive to center field. It falls in safely. Fantastic play. Here's the pitch. A hard shot. Out of play. The pitch. A sharp line drive to center field. He makes the play. Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. He got all of this one.
How are you supposed to win this? It like actually feels unbeatable.
Here's the pitch. Line drive. It drops in. This could be trouble. They bring in a run.
I'm out.
Here's the pitch. Low and outside.
Take your base.
He'll take a stroll down to first. Here's the pitch. It's way back. A monster. Now the pitch. High fly to right center. He pulls it in for the out. He's in there. Here's the pitch. Line drive. No one's going to get that one. Here's the pitch. He robs him of a base hit. That's a twin killing. No run. Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. High and outside. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. He makes the play. Here's the windup.
Drive.
The pitch. Grounder to third.
Foul ball.
Here's the pitch. Pop fly to second. Strike one. Now the pitch. High. The pitch.
I don't know what you mean.
A hard shot to second. He's out. Set him down. Here's the pitch. A hard shot to short. He makes the play. Now the pitch. A little bit outside. Here's the windup. Fly ball into right. He makes the play. Now the pitch.
Strike zone?
Fly ball into right center. It falls in safely. Here's the pitch. He puts the glove on. This ball. The pitch. It's drifting foul. He makes the play. Here's the windup. That's a strike. Now the pitch. Strike two.
Come on.
Here's the windup. Out of there on strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike. The pitch. High fly to right field. He hauls it in. The side is retired. Here's the pitch. A hard line drive to left center. No one's going to get that one. He pulls up with a single. He makes the play.
What are you
Get
doing?
his head in the ball game. Now the pitch. Low. Here's the pitch. Strike. The pitch. Strike two. Here's the pitch. A hard shot. Throw to second. Safe. He's on board with a single. Here's the pitch. Line drive into left. He's got it. They turn two. This one's for the pitch. In there. Here's the windup. Popped up.
It's being translated soon, so I'd rather play it in English.
The pitch. High fly to left. He's got it. Here's the pitch. Blowing outside. Here's the windup. He makes the play.
Hello, Angel of Death.
The pitch. High fly to left center. He makes the play. 3 up. Here's the windup. Low. Now the pitch. High fly to center field. He pulls it in for the out. Grounder to second. Throw to first. Out. Now the pitch. Fly ball. No one's going to get that one.
What is happening? They just miss it sometimes.
Chopper to first. Throw to first. He's out. No runs. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. Out of play. Here's the windup. A little bit inside. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Throw to first. Out. Here's the windup. High fly to right center. Base hit. He's on board with a single. Here's the pitch. High fly to center field. It drops in. Throw to second. He pulls up with a single. Here's the pitch. A little bit inside. Here's the pitch. Outside. Now the pitch. He's right there to make the play.
I would love to score, but it's probably not
Here's the
happening.
pitch. Strike one. Here's the pitch. A hard shot. Fantastic play. They get him.
Oh, man.
No runs.
Finally have good fielding, but I can't freaking score.
Here's the windup. A hard line drive to right center. No one's going to get that one. Here's the pitch. Chopper to short. Throw to second. He's out. They turn two. Here's the windup. High and outside. Here's the pitch. The pitch. A hard line drive to center. It falls in safely. Throw to second. He pulls up with a single.
I think it's 1999 release, and not an early title.
No one's going to get that one. This could be trouble. He's safe.
I'm out.
They make the move to the bullpen.
Play ball.
Here's the pitch. Line drive down the
Why are you
line.
throwing it like that?
It drops in.
You
This
suck,
could be
dude.
extra bases. The runner scores. He needs to get his head in the ball game. The run scores.
I'm out.
Angel of Death would like a joke.
Three balls, no strikes. Now the pitch. High fly to right field.
When is a door not really a door?
He's in there. Here's the pitch.
When it's a
Hard line
jar.
drive to left center. It drops in. Throw to the plate. He pulls up with a single. Here's the pitch. Fly ball into right center. He makes the play. Outside. Here's the pitch. Popped up. He pulls it in for the out. No run. Now the pitch. That's a strike.
Strike.
Now the pitch. Grounder to second. Fantastic play. They get him at first. The pitch. Inside. Now the pitch. Fly ball down the line. Foul ball. Here's the windup. Right inside. It's popped up. He hauls it in. The pitch. Inside. Fly ball into right. It falls in safely. Throw to first. He pulls up with a single. Now the pitch. Low. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. He makes the play. This ball game is... Here's the windup. Low and inside. Now the pitch. A sharp line drive to right. It drops in. Here's the pitch. A hard shot. Throw to second.
Yeah.
He's out.
Yeah.
Double play. Now the pitch. A hard shot. He makes the play. 3 up. The pitch. Ground ball.
Foul ball.
Here's the windup. That's a strike. Now the pitch. Low. The pitch. He's right there to make the play. Inside. Here's the windup. Low. Now the pitch. A hard shot. He's right there to make the play. Here's the pitch. He puts the
Feels like this is never gonna happen.
Set him down. Here's the windup. Fly ball down the line. There's a souvenir for somebody. Here's the pitch.
I beat the scenarios.
Chopper to third.
Foul ball.
The pitch. Pop fly to second. He gets it. Now the pitch. Swung right through that one. Here's the pitch. He takes a cut and misses. Now the pitch. He makes the play. Here's the pitch. Outside.
Strike.
Here's the pitch. He got all of this one. A monster shot. The pitch. Fly ball. Base hit. Here's the pitch. A hard shot. Foul ball. Now the pitch. Line drive into left. It drops in. The runner scores.
The goal is to win these scenarios.
The pitch. High fly to right center. No one's going to get that one. Throw to the plate. The runner scores.
This is like actually impossible. You just have to win.
Here's the pitch. A hard shot. The pitch. That's a strike. Now the pitch. Fly ball. He's got it. Throw to third. What was he thinking? The runner tags.
What?
They turn two. Here's the pitch.
This is weird.
He gets a hold of this one.
Holy crap, man. They hit so many.
The pitch. Line drive to right center. It falls in safely. Throw to the plate. The run comes home. He's on board with a single.
This seems unbeatable.
Here's the pitch. Strike. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Here's the pitch. A hard line drive to left center. It drops in. This could be extra bases. The runner scores. He's on board with a single.
I don't know. There's just nothing I can do.
Now the pitch. That's a strike. Here's the pitch. Strike. Now the pitch. High fly to left center. It falls
Man,
in
thank
safely.
you, camera. I could totally tell where that was.
Throw was way off the mark. The runner scores.
This other camera do better?
Play ball.
Here's the pitch.
This is
Fly
probably
ball
even
into left
worse.
center.
Oh, God.
Could be extra bases. It falls in safely. They bring in a run.
Time out.
Here's the pitch. Line drive into left. He's got it. Now the pitch. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Throw to third.
Why did I
Throw
do
was
that?
Way off the mark. The pitch. Right there. That throw was way off the mark. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. That's one for the highlight reel. Out. No run. Here's the pitch. Blowing outside. Here's the windup. Fly ball.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Ground ball to first. They get him. Here's the windup. He makes the play.
Time out. Play ball.
Strike one.
You can,
The
but it
pitch.
doesn't matter. I need to score.
Chopper to short. Throw to
If I don't
first.
score, it doesn't matter how I field,
This ball.
because you start down by 1.
Now the pitch. Popped up in foul territory.
Foul ball.
Out of play. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center. He's got it. The pitch.
I don't know what you're talking about, Feanor.
Right inside. Here's the windup. He looks at a strike. The pitch. Pop fly to short. He pulls it in for the out. Here's the windup. Chopper to second. Throw to first. Out. The side is retired. High and outside. Here's the pitch. Low and inside. He snags it. Here's the windup. Outside. Here's the pitch. It's drifting foul. Look
Foul ball.
out. That sent some folks scattering. Here's the windup. A little bit outside.
And I guess I'm me. I don't know what to tell her.
Low.
The Beast721 on Twitch.
That's strike two. Here's the windup. He's throwing BBs. The pitch. High and outside. Here's the windup. A hard shot to second. Throw to first. They get him. 3 up. Now the pitch. A hard shot. Throw to first. They get him at first. Here's the windup. Fly ball.
Puppet Master, enjoy your taco.
Now the pitch. Line drive into left center. No one's going to get that one. This could be trouble. He's in there. A hard shot. Throw to the plate. They bring the run.
I'm out. I'm out.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it either. I don't
Play ball.
know
Now the
what I'm
pitch.
supposed to do.
High fly to right field. It drops in. He's on board. He's safe. Here's the pitch. High and inside. Now the pitch. High fly. Base hit. This could be trouble. The run comes home.
I'm out. I'm out. Play ball.
Now the pitch. High fly to center field. He pulls it in for the out. Here's the pitch. Line drive. Foul ball.
Shogi was very not enjoyable. I did not like it at all.
It's hit deep to center. That had round tripper written all over it. The runner tags. That's a twin killing. 3 up. Now the pitch. Chopper to short. Throw to first. He's out. Here's the windup. Ground ball.
Foul ball.
Now the pitch. Fly ball down the line. He pulls it in for the out. Low.
It really sucks that because of the wind, the fly balls get blown like to the left, but the camera doesn't
Now the pitch.
know that that's happening. It like shows the camera as if it went straight, and then it slowly pans left.
Grounder to first.
And for the computer, it's like
They get him at first.
doesn't matter. But for me, I can't see where the ball is at all, or even who I'm controlling. So it's like
He's
making
got
this
it.
so hard. Like enough that I just am already starting by losing. I think this team sucks too.
It drops in.
None of these people have a big
Pulls up with a single.
batting
The
zone
pitch.
thing.
A hard shot to short.
I think Frank Thomas is supposed to be a good player. His is really small.
Wild pitch.
What?
Here's the pitch. A hard shot. No one's going to get that one. Throw to third. A hard shot to second. He
There are
makes the
2 more
play.
shogi games.
This ball game is... Now the pitch.
Yeah, this is Frank Thomas's batting thing.
High fly to left.
Like, it's so small.
He snags it. High fly to left field. He hauls it in. Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. High and inside. The pitch. High fly. He makes the play. Decided. He takes a cut and misses. Now the pitch. Base hit.
Well, luckily, the computer's like
Here's the
coded
pitch.
to not go to second
ball.
for whatever reason.
Throw to second. He's out of there. They turn 2. Now the pitch. Fly ball into right. It falls in safely. The pitch. Line drive into left center. No one's going to get that one. Here's the pitch. He looks at a strike. The pitch. Popped up. He hauls it in. No runs. Here's the windup. A hard shot to short. Out. Now the pitch. Blowing outside. Here's the windup. High fly.
Please stay fair. No way.
Here's the pitch. Blowing inside. Strike two. The pitch.
This game seems better.
Popped up in foul territory.
It's not.
Foul ball. Here's the pitch. High fly to left. He pulls it in for the out. Now the pitch. Fly ball down the line. There's a souvenir for somebody. Here's the windup. Blowing outside. Here's the pitch. Strike. The pitch. A hard
Yeah,
shot.
this is not worse, not better than that game.
Throw the first. He pulls up with a single. Now the pitch. That's a strike. Throw to first. Here's the pitch. Strike. Here's the pitch. It's high. Now the pitch. High fly to left. He gets it. This one. A hard shot. Throw to second. He pulls up with a single.
Yeah, I feel like that game's gonna suck too.
Strike one. Here's the pitch. Strike. Here's the pitch. A hard shot to short. He's got it. Now the pitch. He snags it. He needs to get his head in the ball game.
Why does it even let you throw to first if literally nobody's there?
High and outside. Here's the pitch. A hard shot to short. He makes the play. No runs. High. Now the pitch. That one almost got him. Here's the pitch. He robs him of a base hit. Here's the windup. High fly. He makes the play. Swing and a miss. Here's the windup. Swing and a miss. The pitch. A hard shot. Throw to first.
Like, it's wild that you're using Frank Thomas, pretty solid batter, power swing, perfectly overlapped with the ball.
Drive into left center.
It was good timing, and it's just like a regular old ground ball is all it gets. It's not like, oh, that was
Here's the pitch. A hard line
really
drive
bad
to center.
RNG.
Base hit.
It's consistently
Throw to
like that.
third.
I don't get it.
Now the pitch. Throw to second. He's out. They turn 2. He takes a cut and misses. The pitch.
Strike.
Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. Inside. It's way back. It's gone. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Now the pitch.
Doesn't matter
That's strike 2.
what you do, you
pitch.
always have to
Line drive
win in
into
the
left.
ninth. That's when the baseball game ends.
They turn 2. Now the pitch. A hard line drive to center. He snags it. Well, you could. Here's the pitch. Hot fly to third.
I'm out. Play ball.
Now the pitch. It's high. Here's the windup.
Strike.
No, the
Now the
game's
pitch.
not rigged. I mean, it's rigged just in
Strike 2.
general, but it's
The
not
pitch.
nothing like that.
Pop fly to third. He gets it.
No, it's not very fun.
It's drifting foul. Look
Foul ball.
out. That sent some folks scattering. Here's the windup. High fly to center field. He makes the play. Set him down in. High fly to left center. He's got it. Here's the pitch.
You just have to win. It starts in the 5th inning.
It falls in safely. Blowing outside. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. Chopper to first. Throw to first.
Out.
He's out. Here's the pitch. High fly to center field. He makes the play.
It'd be fine
No
if I
rush.
could just literally bat slightly
Pitch.
decently.
Line drive to center field.
Like, fielding's
He drops it.
pretty fine in general.
Throw to first.
But it's
He's on board
you're
with a
so
single.
unlikely to ever hit the ball.
Here's the pitch. A little
It's
bit outside.
absurd.
Here's the pitch. Popped up in foul territory. Look out. That sent some folks scattering. Here's the pitch. Fly ball down the line. Look
Foul ball.
out. That sent some folks scattering. Here's the pitch. High fly to left center. He pulls it in for the out. The pitch. High fly to left field. He gets it. Throw to first.
Safe.
Here's the pitch. High. High. Here's the pitch. Blowing outside. Now the pitch. Chopper to third. Throw to second. He's out of there. No run.
I'm out.
Chat, I gotta take a quick break. Be right back.
Play ball.
Here's the pitch. Fly ball. Here's the pitch. He snags it.
Timer.
The pitcher looks like he's a bit out of gas.
Pitcher's out of gas. I can't tell this bio thing, like, does that mean, I don't, his is like halfway. And it doesn't tell you in the manual what this means. Like, is low bio good? I don't know.
Skipper decides to go with a fresh arm from his bullpen.
I actually don't understand.
Here's the pitch. High fly to center field. Throw to second. Safe. He's on board. The pitch. A hard shot to first. Right there. That's a twin killer. No runs. Now the pitch. Fly ball down the line. There's a souvenir for somebody.
Just double check the manual.
Here's the pitch. Outside. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Here's the windup. Struck him out.
C-Lan XD, thank you for the 17-month
Here's the
resub
pitch.
with Prime Gaming. I appreciate it.
Swung right through that one. Here's the windup. Fly ball to center. It drops in.
There's 3 control schemes
pitch.
in this game.
High fly to left center. He pulls it in for the out. He spins and throws.
There is a hit and run button.
Here's the pitch. He puts the glove on. No runs.
Ridiculous thing for the giant emote. Maybe I could have
Here's the
used
pitch.
that. Like, get a guy on base with a
Hard
walk
shot to
and then
third. That's
hit
one
and
for the highlight
run.
reel. They get him at first.
like literally the only buttons are swing, bunt,
He makes
and
the play.
hit and run.
Here's the pitch. Fly ball down the line. Foul ball.
Is there YouTube footage of somebody batting?
pitch.
Am I doing something wrong? I just don't know.
Popped up. Out of play.
Bottom of the 9th and 64.
Here's the pitch. A hard shot. Throw to first. They get him. 3 up.
Bottom of the
3
9th,
down
long
after.
play.
Now the pitch. Grounder to second. Throw to first. They get him at first. Here's the windup. It's high. Now the pitch. Fly ball to center. No one's going to get that one.
Alright, let's try this hit and run thing. See if it does something. But I need to be sure I'm gonna hit it.
The pitch. Throw to second. What was he thinking?
No, why aren't you going to third? Ugh.
Here's the pitch. That's a strike.
Shoot, shoot, shoot,
Throw to
shoot.
second. Tagged out. Throw to third. That's a stolen base.
So stupid.
Now the pitch. A hard shot to second.
Okay,
They bring the run.
maybe we're on to something. Hit and run.
Here's the pitch. It's drifting foul. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. Ground ball.
And all that was just to tie the game, man.
This one's turning out to be. Here's the pitch.
But tying is good.
Throw to first.
Now I can't lose as long as they don't score.
Now the pitch. A hard shot. Throw to second.
What are the odds somebody made a Prima strategy guide or whatever for this?
A hard shot.
Is that something that would exist?
Now the pitch.
I really thought I'd be controlling the shortstop there.
He's on. Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. Inside. Strike one. Here's the pitch. A sharp line drive to left center. He makes the play. No runs, 2 hits. No errors. The bottom of the ninth.
Come on.
Look out. Here's the pitch. A sharp line drive to center field.
Hey, we're on base.
He loses the handle.
Why didn't you get an error in a more good spot?
A hard shot to second. They get him at second.
That sucked. It was a terrible place to hit it. Gonna walk off homer.
Low. Here's the windup. Strike one. Low. Now the pitch. Outside. Here's the pitch. Inside. He'll take a stroll down to first. Here's the pitch.
Swing bata bata, swing
Throw to
bata.
second. He's out of there. Set him down.
Why did it do that? I must have pushed.
Here's the pitch.
I don't know. He didn't swing, but it made him run anyway.
This one's got a chance.
Great. Ridiculous thing for 100 bits.
Here's the pitch. Outside. A hard line drive to center. Here's the windup. A hard line drive to
I'm
center.
gonna look at this
No one's going to get that one. He's in there.
video.
He's on board with a single. Here's the pitch. Outside. The pitch. Pitch. No outs. Ground ball. 1 on. A hard shot. Here's the pitch. A hard shot to short. He puts the glove on. That's a twin.
Get your peanuts.
The opponent goes. Everybody. No out.
Oh my god, they're not playing in this long play. It's a computer versus computer match. That's not a long play. It's a cutscene.
A sharp line drive to center field. He's on board with a single. Here's the pitch. Swung right through that one.
No, I didn't win.
It might be. It could be. The pitch. A hard line drive to right center. It drops in. Throw to the plate. The run comes home. He pulls up with a single. I'm out.
Hopefully that hit and run thing wasn't a fluke and it's actually gonna help.
I'm out. Play ball. The pitch. Line drive to center field. It drops in. He's on board with a single.
So I guess footage of somebody
Line drive to center.
playing decently in this
He's
game
got it.
does not exist on
Tagged up.
YouTube.
The runner scores.
Scenarios. Wait, they had intro videos of this on the PS1?
San Diego and hold break their finish. This one in the bay. It ain't. The best and brightest stars are out tonight. It's been nip and tuck all game with the AL leading 2-1 in the top of the 7th. Randy Johnson is on the hill and Larry Walker is at bat. It's power versus power. Something's gotta give.
Is there anybody on the planet who's done these scenarios?
Play ball.
Here's the pitch. A sharp line drive to center field.
It's just never been done.
Now the pitch. A hard shot to third. No one's going to get that one. The pitch. A hard line drive to right field. Base hit. That's one for the highlight reel. The runner scores.
Did the White Sox just suck back then? It seems like this team's bad.
Now the pitch.
This would have been in like 1999, 2000.
No one's going to get that one. Throw to first. He pulls up with a single.
Play ball.
Here's the pitch. Line drive into left field. They bring the run. This could be extra bases. The run scores. Now the pitch. High fly. Get that one good.
This is a game by Konami. It's not a bootleg game.
The pitch. High and outside.
Take your base.
He'll take a stroll down to first.
Time out. Play ball.
Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Here's the pitch.
It was interesting earlier when I waited, he said something about the pitcher being tired.
Turn two.
Like, I need to know if that's the case.
That's a strike. Here's the pitch.
You don't want to be
Here's the pitch.
using a tired
Blowing
pitcher.
inside. Here's the pitch. Base hit. He's on board with a single. Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. It's popped up. No runs. Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. Inside. Here's the windup. A hard shot to third. Out. Here's the pitch. Fly ball down the line. Foul ball. Now the pitch. Fly ball. He's got it. The pitch. Low and inside. Now the pitch. It's high.
You can type exclamation mark challenge.
A little
There's
bit
a
inside.
document about
The pitch.
the games I'm gonna play
Hard shot to short.
after the N64.
They get it. Well, you. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. It drops in. He's on board with a single. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. The pitch.
Strike.
Here's the pitch.
Where did you see that?
Fly
Jellyfish from Mars? What page?
It falls in safely. He's safe. He pulls up with a single. Now the pitch. In there. Strike two. Here's the pitch. He's out of there.
Gold J would like a joke.
He's really starting to struggle from the mound.
I'd tell you my joke about perforated paper, but honestly, it's terrible.
Two down, and runners in scoring position.
Strike ball, no count.
The pitcher looks like he's a bit out of gas.
Peanuts, get your peanuts.
Oh, it's on
Two
page
on.
21.
Here's the pitch. Line drive into left
Okay.
field. He makes the play. No runs. The pitch.
That's good to
Going
know.
outside. Now the pitch. High fly to right. He snags it. Here's the pitch. High fly to left field. He makes the play. The pitch. Outside. Here's the pitch. That's a strike.
It's near impossible to get hits in this game for some reason.
A hard shot to first. They get it.
You just can't.
3 up.
I don't know.
The pitch.
Game's
A hard line drive to center.
too hard.
No one's going to get that one. Here's the pitch. Outside. Now the pitch. Strike one. Here's the pitch. In there. A hard shot. He snags it. Double play. Here's the pitch. A hard line drive to center. It drops in. Throw to second. He pulls up with a single.
I don't really replay games ever. That was so stupid.
Throw to second. He pulls up with a single. That's a strike. Here's the pitch. Low and inside. Fly ball. Throw to the plate. Here's the pitch. It falls in safely. The run score.
I'm out.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
I'm out.
I haven't thought about it.
They make the move to the bullpen.
Play ball.
Now the pitch. Line drive to center. He makes the play.
Yeah.
They turn 2. Here's the windup. A hard shot. He snags it. Well, you... Now the pitch. Fly ball down the line. Foul ball. It's drifting foul. Foul ball. Here's the windup. Low. Now the pitch. Chopper to short. Throw to first.
Yeah.
They get him. Here's the pitch. It's high. Here's the windup. Strike call. The pitch. Inside. Now the pitch.
Strike.
How did I miss that?
Here's the windup. Struck him out.
You're out.
Here's the pitch. High. The pitch. Popped up in foul territory. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. Strike 2.
What?
Here's the windup. It's way back.
Yes! Finally!
He hit that
I've never hit a big home run like that, literally. All my home runs have been like
one.
barely
A little
over the
bit inside.
fence.
The pitch.
I don't know why that was different.
Outside. He takes a cut and misses. Here's the windup. Popped up.
They usually... What was different? Is it just the 1% RNG?
1 run.
Whatever.
Here's the pitch.
We're tied. We're in a decent
Popped
position.
up in foul territory. He has it. Here's the windup. Fly ball. He makes the play.
Well, they can send it far when they're
Now the pitch.
in real life or when it's the computer using them, but when it's me,
Here's the windup.
no such luck.
Line drive to center field. No one's going to get that one. Throw to second. He pulls up with a single. The pitch. A hard shot.
Foul ball.
A hard shot. He snags it. No runs. Now the pitch. High and outside.
I don't know what my
Here's the pitch.
favorite SNES game is, really.
Strike.
The pitch. Popped
Maybe
up.
Chrono Trigger, I don't know.
There's a souvenir for somebody. Here's the windup. High fly. He's got it. Now the pitch. That's strike 1. Here's the pitch. He takes a cut and misses. The pitch. Ground ball to third.
Foul ball.
Now the pitch. Low. Here's the windup. Inside. The pitch. Low. Fly ball. Foul.
No, I've never played it on DS.
Now the payoff pitch. Line drive to right center.
Come on, man. How do you get a hit? It's
the pitch.
impossible.
Popped up in foul territory. He has it. 3 up. Now the pitch. Line drive to right center. No one's going to get
Oh,
that
they
one.
caught theirs that was like that. Why can't I catch mine?
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
This baseball game sucks.
Ground ball. He's out of there. They turn 2. Here's the windup. He makes the play.
What do you mean putting the bat in horizontal position?
Here's the pitch.
I don't understand.
That's strike 1. Here's the windup. It's popped up. He pulls it in for the out. Here's the pitch. Grounder to second. Throw to first. They get him. The pitch. He takes a cut and misses.
Yeah, you can bunt, but it's not good in this game at all.
It's way back.
Yes! I am in the lead. Please, I'm begging you, dude. I'm begging you.
Swung
I'm
right through that
actually
one.
begging.
Now the pitch. High fly to left field. He has it.
Genuinely begging.
1 run. 1
2 more innings, please. 6
The pitch.
outs.
That's strike 1. Here's the pitch. A hard shot to second.
5
Makes
outs.
The play. Strike 1. Here's the pitch.
What are you
Line
doing?
drive into left field.
4
He's
outs.
got it. The pitch.
No, we're going to
Hard
use
shot.
guides in that
No one's gonna
challenge,
get that one.
especially for old games, because they're generally unfair.
Here's the pitch. That's strike 1.
I'm not really.
Now
I'm
the
just
pitch.
going to pull up the guide and start playing, but I'm not going to
He
be
makes
like,
the play.
no guides allowed.
No runs. Here's the windup.
Likely somebody in chat will know the game and be able to help.
He pulls it in for the out.
It
Here's
wasn't
the pitch.
till this console where games started
Fly ball down the
becoming
line.
more fair.
Look out. That's
They
some
used to-
composed scattering.
Try to be
Now
mean.
the pitch. That's a strike. Here's the pitch. Line drive to center field. He's got it. Now the pitch.
It's not a good game.
Swung right through that one. It's drifting foul.
3 outs, man. 3 outs.
The
Please.
side is
Please.
the pitch. Low and inside. High fly. He gets it.
2 outs, man. 2 outs.
Now the pitch. A hard shot to first.
1 out.
Ah.
2 not.
Here's the windup. He takes a cut and misses. Here's the pitch.
What are you
Line
doing?
outside.
Stop that. Why do the pitchers do that in this game?
Pop fly to second. He makes the play.
Thank God.
And
I
this
thought I
one
was never
is
beating
finished.
that. I don't know how I got 2 home runs, man. Ugh. This is the last 3 difficulty one. Top of the 8th, tied up. Okay, this one shouldn't be that hard.
Here's the pitch.
Oh, I'm batting. Okay, this one's
Now the
easy.
pitch. High fly
It's
to
not like
left.
free. Oh, and there's no wind
Big
now,
trouble.
like there was before. That was messing with the camera so bad.
The pitch. Swung right through that one. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. He makes the play. They turn 2. How about no runs?
You have to throw these warm-up pitches? Why can't I pause and rage quit, man? It was a triple play because I made all the runners go because I was trying to just quit out. This one won't be hard.
Here's the pitch. High fly to right.
It might take multiple tries. But flying to Dallas at 5 a.m.
Fly ball.
That sounds unpleasant.
No one's going to get that one. Now the pitch. Strike 1. Here's the pitch. High and outside. Now the pitch. Pop fly to third. He has it. That's strike 1. The pitch. It's drifting foul. He makes the play. No run.
Oh, why do you gotta... You can't pause and quit. You have to throw these pitches. So dumb.
Now the pitch. Chopper to short. Throw to first. He's out. Here's the pitch. He takes a cut and misses. High fly to center field. He makes the play.
Why is he not going, man?
They bring him a run.
Okay, we're winning. That's all we need.
The pitch. Blowing outside. Here's the pitch. Line drive. No one's going to get that one. Throw to the plate. He's out of there.
That was not
One
close.
run.
Doesn't matter, I'm winning. Does this guy not have anything other than a fastball and a changeup?
Ground ball. The pitch. Fly ball to left field. No one's going to get that one. He's on board with a single.
Jet,
Here's the pitch.
do we have any supplement takers in here?
Now the pitch. High fly to right field. He pulls it in.
You think
for the
there's
out.
any supplements I could take other than my protein?
Here's
Like,
the pitch. Line drive into left. He makes the play. No
my
run.
friend was talking about
The
magnesium.
pitch.
I'm like,
Line drive. It drops
I don't
in.
know if that's good.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Inside. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. He makes the play. Now the pitch.
I don't want to take creatine.
Fly ball down the line. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. Line drive. No one's going to get that one. He pulls up with a single. The pitch. Ground ball. Throw to first. They get him. Now the pitch. Right inside. Here's the pitch. Low. Here's the pitch. Strike. Throw to third. That throw was way off the mark.
I think I'm gaining more than enough muscle. Is that going to go out?
That had round tripper written all over it. No run.
Doesn't matter, I'm winning.
Here's the pitch. It falls in safely. Throw to first. Hey. Here's the pitch. He's got it.
I'm never taking zinc.
A routine play. They turn two.
All right, we did it. That was easy.
And this one's in the...
When I was having those stomach issues forever ago, the doctor told me to take this zinc thing. It's like an orange thing you suck on. My stomach hurt so bad from that. It was terrible. I'm never doing it again. Or no, not... It was for a cold, I think. I was sick. Yeah. The zinc destroyed my stomach. Cold Ease, that was what it was called. Oh, this might not be too bad. It looks like I just have to hit a home run with Ken Griffey.
Here's the pitch.
Oh no, but it's not showing me the glove. Why not?
Now the pitch. A little bit outside. Here's the pitch. High fly.
This one won't be too bad. Maybe that one was the hardest one. I still am not sure what this difficulty is about. Like, one of the hardest ones was one of the one difficulties.
Now the pitch. Popped up.
The only problem is you can't rage quit until the play ends.
And that's all.
Yeah, but some of the 3 difficulty ones had no glove as well. And then also, some did have it. So I just don't really get it.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. The pitch. A sharp line drive to left. It falls in safely. They bring the run. Here's the pitch. He takes a cut
Alex
and
Rodriguez.
now the pitch. He takes a cut and misses. The pitch. He throws.
Oh, it curved in.
And that's all she... Here's the pitch.
Yeah, wasn't A-Rod caught up in the steroid thing?
He'll feel that tomorrow.
I haven't seen that this entire playthrough.
Strike. Now the pitch. It's popped up.
God.
He has it. And this one.
I don't know. I think it's fine. I guess I don't need a supplement. I just want
Here's the pitch. High fly to left center.
to meet my fitness goals. But it takes
He makes the
time.
play. And that's all.
I honestly think I've already met one of them. Maybe I'll ask the trainer to spot me on chess, or not trainer, owner to spot me on chess day.
Now the pitch. The hard shot to second. Throw to the plate. The runner scores.
Why did they do that? No, I think I'm healthy.
Here's the pitch. Inside. Here's the pitch. The hard shot.
Every time I've gotten blood work, it's been...
The run score.
Wow, the AI is stupid. This game sucks.
Now the pitch. It's drifting foul. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. High fly to right center. He's got it.
Actually, no, we're tied, so we can keep going on this.
Now the pitch. Foul ball.
Yeah, I think creatine would be better if I was, like, bulking. I don't want to bulk. I'm technically cutting.
They make the move to the bullpen.
Hopefully we don't E or B. Hopefully they all go lose all their money.
Here's the windup.
I figured out if you put dash AI, like hyphen AI after your Google search, it doesn't show the AI garbage.
He's on board. Now the pitch. High fly to center field.
Dude, pick somebody for me to control. Did you see how it was swapping?
Pulls up with a single.
That's not me doing that.
The pitch. A hard line drive to center.
Oh my god, what is happening?
He's in there. He's on board with a single. Here's the pitch. A hard line drive to right.
Wow, that was just fantastic. Really glad I went through that.
This could be extra bases. The runner scores.
Awful.
That throw was way off the mark. The run comes home. I'm out. Here's the pitch. A hard shot. Throw to first. Out.
Hey, they did the right move.
And this. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Here's the pitch. A little bit outside. The pitch. That's strike two. Here's the pitch. Bring him up. And this one.
Google's announced... It's hard to take things Google announces seriously. There's like a website for all the things that Google just killed.
Low. Here's the pitch. A little bit outside. Here's the pitch. Popped up. He gets it.
I find Google search still works pretty well for me with uBlock origin and then get rid of the AI result.
Here's the pitch. Strike one. Now the pitch. Line drive. The run comes home.
But that doesn't help on your phone.
Low. Here's the pitch. He looks at a strike. Here's the pitch. Strike two.
Why did I swing at that?
Now the pitch. A little bit outside. Two down. The bases are loaded. The pitch. That throw is way off target. Throw to the plate.
Yeah, I don't get the sponsored results with uBlock origin.
Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. Ground ball.
Why did I swing at that?
They nail him at
Would have
the
been a
plate.
walk.
And that's all she... The pitch. High and inside. Now the pitch. A hard shot. Throw to the plate. They nail him at the plate. And that's all she wrote.
60-hour work weeks. I don't think anybody likes that.
The pitch. Low. Now the pitch. A hard shot.
Foul ball.
Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. That's strike two. Low. Now the pitch. A hard line drive to left center. The run scores. This could be trouble. The run comes home.
GG!
Throw to the plate.
Right in the
They
gap.
bring the run. And this one's in.
6 more, chat. Score is 5-4, bottom of the ninth. Bases loaded. Okay, I think I just have to not let them score. Oh, God. Why does it change the camera? It doesn't consistently do it.
Now the pitch. Strike call.
So odd.
The pitch. Chopper to second. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. No one's going to get that one. The runner scores. This could be extra bases. The run scores. And
This one shouldn't be too bad. I just gotta get 3 outs. It's only 1 inning.
a hard shot. He makes the play.
Really, the more innings these
Here's the
have,
pitch.
the harder they are.
Now the pitch. That's one for the highlight read. He's out of there. They bring the run.
I did read the scenario info. That's how I know what to do. Actually read it out loud.
Here's the pitch. High fly to center field. He's got it. The runner tags. The run scores.
Alright, now that we got past that White Sox thing, I'm a believer. We can do this.
The pitch. A hard shot. He robs him of a base hit.
Hopefully something slightly interesting happens. It better
Here's
at
the
least
pitch.
acknowledge that I
Chopper to
did
third.
these.
Throw to the plate. That's one for the highlight read.
At least be like, you cleared them. We have code
Now the
here to
pitch.
notice that you did that.
Blowing outside. It's hit deep to center. This could be trouble. No one's going to get that one. The run scores. They bring in a run. And that's all she wrote. The pitch. Ground ball.
Foul ball.
Low. Now the pitch.
Yeah, but it's actually 100 baseball players versus a gorilla.
He makes the play. He tags up. The run scores. Here's the pitch.
Oh god, it's the bad camera. Who would ever use that
The
one?
pitch. It's high. Strike two. Here's the pitch. High fly to left center. He snags it. He's in there. Here's the pitch. Line drive. He has it. It drops in for a hit. The run comes home. He's on board.
I'm out.
Here's the pitch.
Oh, the bad
A
angle.
hard shot.
Foul ball.
That's so bad.
I'm out. Play ball.
Here's the pitch. High and inside. The pitch. That's strike two. Here's the pitch. Low. The pitch. A hard shot. He makes the play.
The pitch. Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch.
The pitch.
Low and
You know where the
inside.
pitch is?
Here's the
Oh, there it
pitch.
is. There's the pitch.
Infield fly rule in effect. It's popped up. He's got it.
Okay, one more out.
Here's the pitch. Strike one. Here's the pitch. Low and inside. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. The pitch. A hard shot to first. They get him at first.
GG.
And that's all she wrote.
Well, no, it's not a camera preference. Like, some of them do start on A. Others start on B, others start on C. It's really weird. Atlanta, Philly. Scores tied, top of the 7th. A record low of 25 degrees. What is this? What are these pictures, man?
Here's the pitch. Low. He'll take a stroll down to first.
I'm out.
See, like this one started on C.
Play ball.
Here's the pitch. A little too
It's so
close for
weird.
comfort. The pitch. High. Low and outside.
Oh, their pitcher's like, oh, they're gonna sub him. I was gonna say he's like out of energy.
Skipper decides to go with a fresh arm from his bullpen.
That guy doesn't
Here's
have
the pitch.
energy either.
Strike.
Now the pitch. Ground ball.
Fair ball.
Throw to second.
Safe.
Throw to first.
Safe.
Nice.
The pitch. He looks at a strike. Now the pitch. Outside.
Greg Maddox at bat.
Here's the pitch. Low. The pitch. Ground ball.
Foul ball.
Here's the pitch. Struck him out.
What? Come on.
Fly ball down the line. A routine play. Now the pitch. That's a strike. Here's the pitch. It's hit deep to right.
Ah, error.
He snags it. This one's turned.
I'm out.
Okay, I should reset if I don't score because it starts you in a favorable position.
Here's the pitch.
Strike. I'm out. Play ball.
Low and outside.
Take your base.
He'll take a stroll down to first. Here's the pitch. A hard shot to first. He's out. That's a twin killer. The pitch. Ground ball to second.
Hey, nice.
The run score.
Safe.
Greg Maddox with the base hit and the RBI.
Here's the pitch. High fly to right center. He gets it. This one's turning out to be...
Hey, why is Greg Maddox? Oh. Must
Line
just be because of the cold?
No one's going to get that one. He's on board with a single.
Is anybody in the bullpen in good shape? Nope.
Now the pitch.
Oh,
Throw to second.
I shouldn't have
He
dove.
pulls up with a single. The pitch. Low. Here's the pitch. High. Here's the pitch. High fly to left. He snags it.
What's the left fielder doing?
Now the pitch. Inside. Here's the pitch. He makes the play. The pitch. Ground ball to first. He's down. No runs. Now the pitch. Brushed him back. Here's the pitch. Low. Here's the windup. A hard shot to second.
Dude, another one like that.
Throw to second. He's on board with a single. Brushed him back. The pitch. A hard shot to first. That's one for the highlight reel. Save.
This hit and run button is like really good. 'Cause it makes it more likely if you have a bad ground ball that you'll be safe.
They make the move to the bullpen. Look out. Here's the pitch. High fly to right. He makes the play. Here's the pitch. High and inside. Here's the pitch. He gets a hold of this one. He's got it. He tags up. Now the pitch. A hard shot. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. High and outside. The pitch. High fly to left. He's got it. No runs.
Alright, chat. I gotta take a quick break, so be right back. Alright.
Here's the pitch. Strike call. High fly to right field. He snags it. Now the pitch. Line drive to right center. He loses the handle on it.
Cool.
Base hit. Here's the
5
pitch.
more scenarios.
Outside. Here's the pitch. That's strike one. Now the pitch. Swung right through that one. The pitch. Line drive into right field. He makes the play. Now the pitch. A hard shot. Foul ball. The pitch. Line drive into left field. He snags it.
3 more outs, and
No
I
run, no hit.
win this one.
High fly. He makes the play. Now the pitch. High fly to right center. He pulls it in for the out. That's strike one. Here's the windup. That's a strike. Here's the pitch. Chopper up the middle. Throw to second. He's on board with a single. Here's the pitch. High fly to right. He has it. No runs. Here's the pitch. A hard shot. No one's going to get that one. He pulls up with a single.
Time out.
Oh, pinch runner. Gotta hurry it up.
Play ball.
Here's the pitch. Low. Here's the pitch. Strike call. Here's the pitch. A hard line drive to right center. He makes the play.
Oh,
What was he thinking?
they didn't go to second, thank God.
Here's the pitch. A hard shot. Throw to second. He's out.
Nice, another one.
And this one.
Desperation. The score is 0-4 in the bottom of the 8th. No outs. Runners on first and second. Oh man, this one's gonna be so hard, I bet. Another one where you're down. Are you kidding me? Oh.
Time out. Play ball.
Here's the pitch. Line drive into right field. He makes the play.
Hey.
The runner tags. The pitch. Fly ball into right center. He has it. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. It falls in safely. That throw was way off the mark. Here's the pitch. High fly. No one's going to get that one. The run scores. This could be extra bases. The run scores. The run comes home.
This is gonna
Pulls up
suck.
with a double.
Time out.
I've got to get out of this inning. And then after that, I have to score 5 runs in one
Now the
inning.
pitch. It's hit deep to center. He's got
It's
it.
gonna take so long, I bet.
Here's the pitch. A sharp line drive to center field. It falls in safely. Throw to the plate. He pulls up with a single.
Oh, it's
Here's
the
the
bottom
pitch.
of the 8th, so I get
A
one
hard
chance
shot.
to score.
No one's going to get that
Heck,
one. The run scores.
score 5
He
runs.
pulls up with a single.
Time out. Time out. Play ball.
Now the pitch. Line drive into left center. No one's going to get that one. He's on board with a single.
Safe.
Here's the pitch.
Foul
Foul
ball.
ball. Here's the pitch. Swung right through that one. Now the pitch.
Ball.
High. The pitch. Popped up. He has it. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. Here's the pitch. Swung right through that one. Here's the pitch. Throw to the plate. He's out. He beats the throw.
I should have just got the double play there, but whatever.
Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. This one's got a chance. He pulls it in for the out. No runs. Here's the windup. He got all of this one.
Please let me have cheat codes that I just get home runs. Please don't let that be a fluke.
Low.
No, it was a fluke.
Throw to first. Out. Here's the pitch. Ground ball.
Foul ball.
Now the pitch. A hard shot. Look out. That sent some folks scattering. Here's the windup. High fly.
Oh, this is going to be so impossible.
No one's going to get that one. That throw was way off the mark. Low. Now the pitch. Right inside. Chopper to second. Fantastic play. They get him at first. The pitch. Throw to third. Throw to first.
Safe.
Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. Strike one. Here's the pitch. A little bit outside. Throw to third. Just under the tag. Here's the pitch. A little bit inside. Now the pitch. Low. He'll take a stroll down to first. Low. Here's the pitch. Outside. Now the pitch. Strike one. 2 down. 3 on. Here's the pitch.
Oh yeah, like this is a 4 difficulty and I have the glove again. It's just so weird.
He'll take a stroll down to first. Now the pitch.
It's so inconsistent.
Here's the pitch. He got some good wood on this one.
Yes, dude. Yes.
Strike one.
Yes. I am so... Oh my god. So happy. So freaking happy.
Chopper to short.
I don't even get out, whatever.
Throw to first. They get him at first.
It's all fun games till someone gets rolling. It's not over. I still gotta stop them. But look, my pitcher's popping off now.
Swing and a miss. Here's the pitch.
He was really far down.
He makes the play.
Gambit, thank you for 5 gift subs, dude. Never stream alone. Arjun's left foot, Spooky Magic Man, Smacker, and Lungfish 3000.
He makes the play.
Thank you, Gambit. I appreciate it.
Here's the windup. Line drive to right center. It drops in. This could be trouble. Here's the pitch. Low. High fly to right center.
Come on.
This could be extra bases.
Just get out of this dang inning.
The pitch.
What is happening?
Throw to second. The runner scores.
Please.
He's on board. Here's the pitch.
What are you doing?
Right center.
Oh my god.
Could be extra bases. They bring the run.
I hate this game. This game sucks. This game sucks. So stupid. So stupid, man. That's never gonna happen for like so many hours now.
Here's the pitch. He makes the play. Now the pitch. Low. Here's the pitch. He makes the play.
I did nothing wrong, man.
Popped up. He's got it. No run. The pitch. Strike. Here's the windup. It's drifting foul. He snags it. The pitch. A little bit inside. Here's the windup. Blowing outside. Now the pitch. Inside. Here's the pitch. High fly to left center. He makes the play. The pitch. Low.
He's got like handed the win, and I'm just not gonna get RNG like that in so long now.
A little bit inside. Outside. Now the pitch. Blowing inside. He'll take a stroll down to first. He spins and throws. Here's the pitch. Inside. Now the pitch. Line drive to center. No one's going to get that one. The pitch. That's strike one. Here's the pitch. Strike two.
What?
Now the pitch. It's popped up.
Oh, God.
A routine play. And the pitch. Line drive to center field. It drops in. Hey! He's on board with a single. Now the pitch. Blowing inside. The pitch. It's way back. It's out of here. Here's the pitch. Ground ball.
I don't want to be on this stupid camera.
Out at third. Now the pitch. Low. Here's the pitch. High fly to left. He snags it. Now the pitch. A sharp line drive to left.
Yeah, it's probably going to take several hours to get something like that again. It really
Here's the
sucks.
pitch. Line drive to center field.
That could have just saved us so much time.
No run. A hard shot. Throw to first. He pulls up with a single. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. Throw to second. They get him at second. They turn two. The pitch. Chopper to short. Throw to first. He's out. And this. The pitch. He makes the play. Now the pitch. Strike one. Here's the pitch. Line drive. Base hit. Throw to the plate. He's on board with a single. Here's the pitch. Strike. Strike 2. Now the pitch. He robs him of a base hit. Here's the pitch. High and outside. It's way back.
I'm out. Play ball.
Here's the pitch. Low. Now the pitch. It's popped up. He has it. Here's the pitch. Fly ball down the line. Foul ball. Here's the pitch. Right there. Here's the pitch. He got some good wood on this one.
I mean, I told you, we just got extraordinary lucky. It's not gonna happen for an extremely long time again.
The pitch. Low and outside.
It
Now the
was
pitch. Line drive to right
a
center.
very, very, very bad thing to happen.
This could be extra bases. The run score. He pulls up with a single.
I'm out. I'm out. Play ball.
Here's the pitch. Low and inside. Here's the pitch. No one's going to get that one. He's in there. He's on board with a single. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. He snags it. Double play. Here's the pitch. Line drive. He's got it. No run. Now the pitch. A hard shot to first. He's right there to make the play. Here's the windup. High and outside. Now the pitch. Look out. Here's the windup. That's strike 1. Inside. 1 out. Nobody on. Now the pitch. Outside. He'll take a stroll down to first. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. Fly ball. Out of play. Here's the pitch. It's in there for the strikeout. Here's the pitch. It's hit deep to center. He pulls it in for the out. And that's...
I'm out. Play ball.
Now the pitch. Inside. Look out. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. Now the pitch. It's way back. This could be extra bases. It falls in safely. The runner scores. He's in there. The run scores. He's on board with a double.
I'm out. I'm out. Play ball.
The pitch. Fly ball. Throw to second.
Hey.
He's on board with a single. Here's the pitch. He takes a cut and misses. High and inside. Here's the pitch. Strike 2. Here's the
I
pitch.
don't know. There's 3 camera angles. It seems to pick a random
High
one
fly to left
to
field.
be assigned to each scenario.
He makes the play. Here's the pitch. A hard shot.
Foul ball.
Now the pitch. A hard line drive to right field. He's got it.
Really weird.
No runs. Here's the windup. Low. Low and outside. Here's the windup.
Strike.
2-1. The pitch. Fly ball. Foul ball. Now the pitch. High fly to center field. He makes the play. Here's the windup. High fly to left. He gets it.
I don't know what that means.
Now the pitch. Top fly to second. A routine play. And
I'm out. Play ball.
here's the pitch. He's got it. Now the pitch. A hard shot to short. That's a twin killer. No runs. Here's the windup. High fly to right. He makes the play at the warning track. Swung right through
This is
that one.
ridiculous that they want you to
Now the
do
pitch.
this, by the way.
Outside. The pitch. High and inside. Here's the windup. Popped up in foul territory.
Out.
Low and inside. Here's the pitch. Strike. Here's the windup. A hard shot. It falls in safely. Now the pitch. A little bit outside. Here's the pitch. Strike.
Why did I do that?
Strike call. Now the pitch. It's hit deep to center. He's got it. And that's all.
Alright, chat. Hopefully we can do this next time. That is where we are going to end this session.